Very good afternoon to you. We're seeing a dramatic end of the heat wave across the United Kingdom, central and southern England, where temperatures rose to 90 or better, and across parts of France we're seeing temperatures really push 100 degrees. In fact, Bordeaux received a high of 103 degrees, which breaks an all-time June record. Paris fell just shy of that, but the temperature did rise to 97 degrees. And I've got a couple of figures here as to how hot it really did get. We've seen Brussels on both the 27th and 28th rise to 91 degrees. Amsterdam hit 89 degrees yesterday. Rotterdam 90 degrees. And we did also see dramatic temperature changes within a 24-hour period. The highs, we've seen Birmingham on the 27th rise to 83 degrees, and yesterday, the day after, it only rose to 63 degrees. We also seen Salisbury in England as well rise to 80 degrees, and then the next day we've seen 65 as a high. In Manchester, the high was 84 on the 27th, and the next day, yesterday, it only rose to 67 degrees. Now, there was plenty of showers and thunderstorms, and those thunderstorms, folks, were a lot more dramatic the further south you got. Yesterday, we've seen plenty of showers and pretty dramatic lightning displays across the south of England, as the front that was basically parked over Scotland over the weekend. We've seen really temperatures struggle. 64 degrees was the highest in Glasgow, yet those nights and the days were fairly warm feeling because of the mugginess of the atmosphere. It certainly was humid and subtropical feeling. Certainly at night time, I was wearing, basically at 2 o'clock in the morning as I travelled down to Dumfries and Galloway from a normal run, I was wearing a t-shirt and I had the window of the truck open. Certainly the following day, it was a dramatic difference, where the temperature was really in the upper 30s, and I had the heating on, so it was a dramatic change as that front moved from north to south. Upper 30s, by the way, was around 3 Celsius, low 60s the day before, where I was getting away with a t-shirt. The temperature was in the 16 to 16.5 Celsius range, so certainly a warm mugginess. Then a dramatic change the following day to a much cooler, drier regime weather-wise. That front, folks, continued to push southwards and eradicated the dramatic heat and humidity that was across the south of England. And as that front hit the south of England, we've seen a pretty active front kick off because of the heat, the humidity, and all that moisture at the surface. The cool air behind that front really did drive those thunderstorms. As that front crossed over the English Channel into France, folks, we've seen a dramatic lighting display of thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms were much more powerful across North France, where it was a raising 100-degree heat slamming into that air mass, and we've seen massive hailstones the size of your fist. I encourage you to check out the videos that I've uploaded from folks that have recorded on YouTube of the flooding situation across parts of northern France, also the thunderstorms across Holland. Those 80s and low 90s all across the Low Countries were eradicated. We're going to see temperatures struggling to get into the low 20s over the next few days, as opposed to the low to mid 30s. That front's going to continue to push southeast, and I'm going to show you here, folks, the situation right at this very moment. This is off the University of Cologne in Germany. This is a current satellite image, folks, and you can see here, this here is the front. Dramatic thunderstorms that we're seeing across this front. Hot, humid air now sitting across Central Europe from Germany into Poland, and then you've got this dry, clear slot here. You've got a very large upper low here across the eastern countries of Far East Europe into Western Russia. Behind the front, it's a drier and it's a northern source high pressure system. Dry in nature, so we see cooling at night, and we see warming by daytime. So temperatures into the 16 to 18 Celsius range across Scotland, into the 17 to 20 Celsius across central England, and across southern England we're seeing temperatures in the 18 to 22 Celsius range, and a much fresher feel at night because of that drier air, the colder air aloft as well. But as you can see here, folks, temperatures now struggling to get into the low 20s across northern France. Yesterday the temperatures were in the low 90s. This front slamming into the hot air, creating very, very strong thunderstorms, dramatic weather indeed, and I encourage you to watch that video. That's now pushed off. Clear air in behind, much cooler northwest flow aloft, now are raising the heat. Down across Spain, the front of course is only getting into the northern fringe of Spain. So all the heat, all the humidity still remains in place across Madrid. Temperatures into the mid-30s there, that is around the mid to upper 90s Fahrenheit across Spain. Look at the European model. This here also shows the clear air across pretty much all of the UK now. That front now off the southeast of England, we've seen temperatures really fall to nice pleasant levels this morning. The heat, as I say, continues across Spain, and the warmer, that's that dry slot that I showed depicted in the satellite image. That warmth sitting across Germany and Poland, all the clear, cooler air across northern France. That front will continue to press eastwards. We're also going to see, folks, warmer air trying to push back into the UK in the coming days. So it's a very fine week. We've got plenty of sunshine, some scattered showers around, cooling at night, mild to warm by daytime. We're going to see the high pressures trying to rebuild into the weekend, so we might see temperatures even across Scotland bump up towards the 20, perhaps at best 21 Celsius. So the weather could be a hell of a lot worse, folks, for sure. Certainly hope that you've been safe over the past few days with the heat and the storms combined, and we're going to see a fine weather week across the UK and even across parts of northern France as well, where I'm sure they're glad of that cooling. So hope you enjoy the blog. Got plenty of information there for you to check out, so I encourage you to see that, and stay tuned. I'm going to keep you updated every day this week. Bye for now.